all situated here. All right, let's find some stock to trade this morning. Ooh, I stayed up till like 3 o'clock this morning. Slept till about 7. That's pretty unusual for me. That is out of character, so to say. Must have been tired. Still feel a little. I think it's that late night smoke session though. It's only been 4 hours ish, 5 hours ish. All right. See what we see right here. Nothing up real massive. Nothing really catching my eye right off the bat. This was kind of like yesterday. Just everything just kind of flat. No big, huge gainers. I really enjoy playing them pump and dumps. They're so volatile. And then I have my long-term investments that just whatever happens, happens. But it doesn't take many shares I mean, whatever your risk tolerance is, it's available. And it doesn't take many shares to make much money. And it doesn't take much money to make much money. I mean, you can pretty easily, with a $2,000 account, in today's new rules that they just came up with, them lifting the PDT rule, $2,000 will get you $4,000 in buying power. I mean, a $10 stock that has went from $2 to $10 in one day, you can make some money with a little $4,000 margin account. But you can lose some money too. It goes both ways, but just got to get good at it. Just the better you get, just like in anything. I know I'm no professional at it, but I'm a professional. Whatever. But sure is fun though, and a hobby, just making money, just something to do, just piddling, just piddling, stress-free trading. It's fun. It's very looking like it did yesterday here in the markets. Nothing, no pump and dumpers, real up huge. Might be a good day to just take off and not even worry about it. I mean, there's only 4 stocks on the list, and they're not even, there's no volume behind them.
AMIX.
BTCZ.
But we still got 30 minutes till the market opens, so something may present itself. In the meantime, normally I'd smoke a joint or something at this
AMIX.
time. That's not going to happen. I just woke up. You got to give it a little while. Hell, I'm still stoned from last night, this morning at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock session.
WVU1.
I didn't make any trades at all yesterday.
EDVB.
Wasn't nothing to trade, and it's not looking like anything to trade yet this morning. You know, if I make $300 or $400 in a day, I'll
BTCZ.
I'll buy whatever stock. I'll just buy me a stock. You know, buy one of my stocks. Just if I make $300 or $400, I'll pick up a few shares extra of some of my long-term gains, and not even worry about that money. Don't even look at that money. Just let it sit there and let it work for however. Just let it work, and then just piddle with these little pump and dump stocks. And I mean, get you 200 or 300 shares, and that's, if it moves $1 or $2. Some of these stocks move $20, $30, and with, you know, with $100 with a little 100 measly shares. I used to play thousands of shares of this back when I used to have my plumbing company, and I just had so much money it didn't even matter. It wasn't nothing to be making $2,000, $3,000 per dollar it went up and down.
MSTZ.
The dopamine rush that, I mean, the rush that it used to give me, it was so addicting to be making that kind of money or losing that kind of money. It was pretty amazing. I mean, there was times I'd be at the stoplight, and I would open a position, and before we got to the next stoplight, I was down $1,500 or $2,000. That's when I was playing. I was working it whenever I was running my company, going from job to job. Oh man, so crazy just to hit freaking crack. It had to be worse than crack. I mean, I don't even know what crack is like, but it's got to be addictive because a lot of people smoke it. But that's what it was like. I mean, whenever you're sitting there trying to get that dopamine rush from stoplight to stoplight, and you're winning or losing $1,500 within seconds, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. But now, anyway, times are different for me now since I'm retired, and I've gotten a little bit, what I think's a little bit wiser. And hell, I might have gotten older and stupider. Who knows? Who cares? All I know is I'm enjoying it. And I don't chase that feeling anymore. I don't, who cares? I switched my perspective to anyway, it don't matter. I sure did though. I used to buy many contracts of Tesla. I mean many contracts of Tesla. Back when Tesla was, I mean, it would jump 8 points from stoplight to stoplight when it was back when it used to be very volatile. But now that I have time to actually sit down and watch a trade and starting to learn, I'm actually I build my positions and let them run all day. Just a different type of strategy, but it seems to be working. I made $4,500 Tuesday. I made $300. I've made some money this week. I've made real close to about $6,000 this week. But the problem with that is a couple of days ago when I made that $4,500, I went from being up $700, and I, that gambler in me came out, that old dopamine rusher. He came out, and I really put myself in a bad position to where I could have went from being up $700 to being down $2,000. And I mean, all it had to do, I mean, I put myself in a bad situation,
JM.
and that's what I need to learn to work on not doing. Because even back in the day, I would string together 5, 6, 7 wins and be up 8, 9, $10,000, and then
AMIX.
in one trade I would average down, and the damn stock would, if I was
I built an app where Claude picks stocks for you. And over $9 million.
if I was in making the trade to where I thought the stock was going to go up, it would just sink, and then I would average down, and it would continue sinking until you're just freaking leveraged out. There, hell, I've had $400,000 damn near invested in one of them little pump and dump stocks, just trying to get my $1,000 back, and end up getting stuck $20,000. But that's whenever my time frame was different, because I had to be at work at 10 o'clock, and now that time is different, my trading has changed. And if I can just avoid the gambler in me. But it came out in me. Old habits are hard to break, and it came out in me the other day, a couple of days ago. Because I am a gambler. I'm still chasing my first 20 I lost when I was 8 years old. I'm still chasing that gosh damn 20. Let me get that 20 back. Let me get that first 20 I ever lost back. Let me get it back. The stock market, I really enjoy the stock market. It's like a breathing organism.
VIVK. MSS.
VIVK.
And you can do it from anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world, you can just click a button and make you a couple hundred surviving money pretty easily. You just got to wait on your setups. And I can't teach you how I trade, because our characteristics are different. And what works for me may not work for you. That's why it's so important to not just learn from one or two individuals. You have to not only learn from these individuals, but you have to get out there and whatever it is, in whatever field that it is you're learning, and you got to get some hands-on experience, because our characteristics, each person is different in some way. And the environment you was raised in, it just changes you. You and I can get in a trade at the same exact time, and one of us make money and one of us lose money. It's just the way it is, because of our characteristics, our risk tolerance, just everything about what makes us us. It's what's so cool about the stock market. It's what's cool about life, period. Because it really opens you up and lets you, if you're willing to seek yourself within, life will teach you some shit and show you who you truly are.
MSS.
A lot of people don't put that kind of quality time within themselves. Understandably, it's not much time to spare with as hard as they're running people to just survive. It's no time to really spare to find out truly who you are. I know who I am. I'm learning. I still don't know.
MSS.
But I did see my true self yesterday. I seen my true self yesterday. Not the way I see myself, but the way the world sees me. And that, I've always understood that, how anyway. There ain't nothing happening in this market. VIVK.
MSS.
MSS. $3. Let's go take a peek at it.
MSS.
It's rocking and rolling, so let's go see. That might be the one.
JDM. MSS.
It's only 29 million volume. It's only up 27%. That's definitely not the one right now. It shot up there real good this morning though. Golly, that thing was up massive.
JDM.
Can't see the numbers, it's so small. There's a big old sell-off wick candle, whatever it was. But it's only up 27%. We ain't playing that one.
MSS. MSS. MSS.
So now it's just kind of like fishing. That's how I look at the stock market these days. It's just kind of like fishing. Just set your bobbers in the water, but right now you got to find the fish spots, because right now there's just nothing to really trade. There's nothing volatile enough for my style of trading. There's nothing volatile enough at this moment. Just from what I do. There's plenty to trade in the market, but there's just nothing to trade for me in the market at this moment. Which is pre-market right now anyway. I've lost a lot of money in the past pre-market because I had to, I had to go to work. So I would trade from 6 in the morning till about 9 o'clock in the morning. And I lost a lot of money in between them times. Trading pre-market is not the way to do it, in my opinion. Not for my character. The spreads are way too different. You can't. I mean, the actions are just, everything's a little different and a lot more risky. It's already risky, but it's a lot more risky pre-market. You have not near the control, and the spreads are so far different. I mean, I've seen spreads pre-market on little cheap stocks. Just I don't just I've seen the spreads over $1. On $1,000, that's $1,000 on 1,000 shares. A little $5 stock, slam five grand in it. You got 1,000 shares, and every dollar it moves up and down, you're looking at $1,000 win or loss. And I've seen the spreads pre-market $1. I mean, getting stuck. And I've been in trades such as that, and it's so sickening. So I'm just now actually starting to get back into the markets. I haven't played since I've had two $30,000 back-to-back losses. It's been a few years, several years. Stock market has treated me bad over the years. But it's my own fault. Lack of knowledge, gambling. Sure is fun though. I'm enjoying it now. And I don't play like I used to. I don't have the money like I once did. It don't flow to me like that. But I don't have to go out and work for it like that no more either. I'm having a good time right here. I can sit around and make a few $100s a day, not and just enjoy it. Heck. And I don't chase them fancy cars and fancy houses. I've already had all that. Who cares about all that? It don't. Going out there and doing the things I was doing so I could have that type of crap. Forget that. Working my fingers the way working my body the way I was working my body, just so I could live in a big old house that I could only occupy just a small space in at one time. Forget all that. Stupid. But hey, when that's all you know from childhood, that's how I was raised. That's what I seen. Everybody out collecting money, getting bigger, nicer toys. You know, the the motto around my world was whoever dies with the most toys wins. That was the motto. Whoever dies with the most toys wins. And I sure chased it. But that is not the way. It wasn't the way for me. I'm actually enjoying more of life with less objects in that life. And that includes humanity. I am damn near completely disconnected from society, and I love it. I love it. Oh, let's see what these
LGCL.
OMH. AMIX. OMH. OMH. MSS.
VIVK.
OMH. OMH.
Well, there ain't nothing to trade this morning. Let's go on a ride. Let's go get some wind. It's a beautiful day to do that. Let's go do that. Time to go on a ride and get some wind in our hair. What do you think? Y'all want to roll? Don't matter if you want to or not. I'm going. Because that's what I want to do. And nobody tells me what I can or not. They never have, not since I was a kid. They tried to, though. Man, they tried to tell me what to do my whole life. Whew.